Hey besties, please ignore my appearance. We are again filming through Snapchat. I am currently in a flare-up. Like, if you guys didn't know, I have POTS. I've talked about it a little bit on here. I also have, like, chronic pain. We're trying to figure out what thing is causing it, if it's, like, EDS or fibro or whatever. A little bit irrelevant, but kind of relevant. So, I had therapy today, and we were talking about in session that I need to be doing things that actually, like, accommodate myself instead of just trying to ignore the problem and then, like, you know, like, going through the cycle over and over again of, like, oh my gosh, like, why is nothing working for me, but I'm not doing the things that actually help me. So, in thinking about it, I've been wanting to paint. Like, I am an artist. That is what I want to do with my life. Like, I literally run a small business, and I'm trying to rebrand and trying to paint and stuff. But the problem that I have right now is that I am having chronic pain flare-ups again. And I need to, like, use knee braces and compression things and all that stuff. And, like, I have, like, the compression gloves for your hands, and they help so much. Why I haven't carried that over to, like, knee braces and stuff, I have no idea. But I'm terrible, and I sit on my feet. Like, even right now, I'm sitting on my feet with my knees bent, and that's such a problem because my knees are hypermobile. But what I'm getting at is, when I paint, I am a floor painter. I will sit on the floor over in this corner of my room, and I will paint. And I'm hunched over my painting, and my painting is on the floor. I need to stop doing that. But then, like, I have my desk set up, but I have too much here to sit and paint here and be able to leave it set up. And so I've been looking into, like, standing desks that are adjustable where they're on wheels, so, like, obviously you can stay with it, but you can also lower it enough to, like, sit. I have a futon, and, like, obviously, like, we have a bed. So I'm thinking on ordering myself one so that when I'm in a flare, but I still have, like, the creative energy and want to work on stuff, even if I can't sit where I normally sit, I can still work on stuff, and because it's on that type of a desk, I can kind of scoot it out of the way and forget about it and not have to clean up immediately because I have a cat. So, like, I have to keep that in mind because she's terrible and loves eating plastic and paper and cardboard and whatever. But if I get a standing desk, I can just put it at the highest height in the middle of the room. She can't get on it. She's not graceful. She has to climb from one thing to another. And then also, if I want to sit at my desk, I can wheel it over here, and then I have the extra workspace, and then I can stream again and stream when I do that kind of stuff. And so, like, I was looking at this one that is pink. Of course it's pink. But, like, and it's adjustable, and I can make it have one big surface or separate, so I can put, like, my iPad up here while I'm painting. Like, I feel like I should do it. So, like, opinions would be great. But I'm thinking about it. Let me know if I should do it, because that is the idea that is buzzing around my brain right now. Welcome to part one of building my standing desk that I ordered. So I did not end up ordering the one that I showed you guys in the previous TikTok, or 2 TikToks ago, actually. I did buy that one. So the reason this is in 2 parts is because, as you can see, I hate the shade of pink. It's orange. Like, this clip actually shows the accurate shade of pink, because every other clip that I have of it shows it as, like, a completely different color. Like, it shows it as a light pink. Kind of like, honestly, the shirt and pajamas that I'm wearing while building this thing. Also, Amazon decided to deliver it at, like, 8 p.m., so a little bit of a late one, but it's fine. So, yeah, like, my friend took pictures of hers and sent it to me, because that was the other selling point of me buying it, is it is the one my friend had, because I recognized it, and sure enough, it's the one that she had. And, you know, like, I've seen pictures of it and stuff, and I was like, yeah, I think it's the right shade of pink that I like. No, it's not. It is not. I'm so picky with that, though. Like, if I didn't have other things that were pink, I probably wouldn't care, but because I do, and it's in comparison to other things, it's just the wrong color. So we built it anyway. I'm gonna keep it because everything about it is literally perfectly fine. And I was meaning to buy, like, the contact paper vinyl anyways, because I do have some other furniture that I've needed to put it on forever, and I just procrastinated it. And I bought this desk to start working on my business way more. So, like, obviously I can't procrastinate fixing it how I want it to be. But I know if I don't like the vibe of it, I'm not gonna use it. I'm terrible. So I ended up going on Amazon, and I found, like, the contact paper vinyl for on cabinets and stuff. It's waterproof. It has, like, a really nice texture to it, actually, in sage green. It's definitely darker than, like, a true sage green, but it's still a really pretty color, so I like it. I read reviews and knew it was going to be darker, but I was fine with that. But so I did buy that. So you guys are seeing part 1 right now of me building the desk. You'll get to see the vibe and everything, and then part 2 will be me doing the vinyl, and you guys will get to see, like, the actual final product of how it turned out and how I'm going to actually be using it. But I'm really excited. This desk is honestly really nice quality, like, definitely worth getting it. Also, my cat in all of the clips for both videos is really funny. She just kept sitting in front of my iPad filming, so. But yeah, no, I really like the desk. And honestly, like, if it wasn't a weird pink, it's a good material and everything. Like, it's really high quality. I'm just picky with colors. My only change would be probably the wheels. I'd rather them be different, but like, she's cute. I love her. So I will see you guys in part 2. Welcome to part 2 of my standing desk build. So for this part, it's me doing the tabletops with vinyl. So I did record a clip of me taking the tabletops back off and then measuring out the pieces of the vinyl, and then I was like, that's really boring. Nobody needs to see me do that part. Like, you guys watched me build the whole desk, so obviously I took apart what I just did. But so my strategy for vinyl might be a little different than other people, for sure. Like, I'm definitely not a pro at this at all. This is my second time ever wrapping a tabletop with it. And my first time was pretty rough. Like, I did not know how to do the corners at all. This time I did a lot better. Like, the corners were ripping on the other thing that I did, so. But so I like to lay the piece of vinyl flat and then put the tabletop on top of it instead of putting the vinyl on the top first and then flipping it, so that I make sure I have enough and that it stays straight. Otherwise, when I did the other tabletop, I did it the way that I've seen a lot of people do it, and then my piece wasn't straight, and it was a nightmare to work with. So this went way better, where I start with that corner, I flip it, and then I do the tabletop. I used the Cricut vinyl scraper thing. This thing scratches the shit out of vinyl, though. So I have electrical tape taped onto the edge of it to make it softer. Do not just go in with one of the Cricut scrapers. I promise you, it is going to scrape the vinyl. It's going to scrape laminate. It scratches so bad, you might as well just use a credit card at that point. But anyway, then yeah, so I wrapped it all up, and this vinyl only cost me $4, which is freaking awesome. And I bought 2 rolls of it, and I have enough to do everything else I wanted to do. I will write in the caption what vinyl I bought, and in the previous caption, I wrote what desk this is. But yeah, so then I just put it back together and, you know, twisted it to 2 different heights, actually, because I wanted to see if, like, how it looked with the pieces even together, because sometimes if you're doing something that's 2 pieces, the vinyl might make things too thick where they can't meet up, but this actually makes it meet up closer than it was before. So I'm pretty happy with that. And then I put it at the height that I actually wanted it at, but this turned out so freaking cute. Also, a little tip, I do the vinyl first, and then I push where the holes are for the hardware, and then I just punch a hole with my scissors, so that I could screw everything back on really easily. But so, this is how she turned out. I freaking love it. It is perfect. But, hold on, look at this next clip. You just gotta see the whole vibe. Look at the vibe! This is freaking awesome. This is exactly what I wanted. I'm so happy, and I'm literally, like, editing this TikTok on it right now. But yeah, I freaking love it. So thank you guys so much for watching the series. I'll see y'all later.